Hope Channel, changing lives.
Hello, and lovely evening to you. This is Love at Home with your girl, Efiasewa Mansa. Here we discuss issues bothering the family, and we are always delighted when it is Tuesday because it gives us the opportunity to visit you, to talk with you, to hear you out. And today we have a special edition. And before I continue, let me wish every woman, every mother, a happy, happy, happy Mother's Day to you. The world sees what you go through, and we know what you are doing. Without you, we know how this world will be. And so, congratulations, and we are proud of you. And so today's edition is specifically for every woman, for every girl, and for every mother. So join me everywhere you are, anywhere, whether you are in Nigeria, you are in Ghana, you are in Kumasi, you are in Accra, you are in Takwa, Cape Coast, Dadia, so wherever you are, join us on today's show because it is for you. I am Efiasewa Mansa, and with me to help me do this wonderful discussion on this special edition of Mother's Day is Mrs. Akosua Twum Berima. What a name! Mrs. Akosua Twum Berima, good evening. Good evening. Your color is nice. Yeah. It is really radiating through you, and it's nice. I hope your family is doing well. I know you want to do shout outs to Daddy, so let me allow you do it before you continue.
A big shout out to my husband.
Yeah.
Wherever he is. Dr. Eugene Nana Kwame Edichum Ejunipoku Berima.
Oh, whoa. This is a
big
whole
shout out
right?
to you. Yes.
Thank you so much. And so you're welcome to Love at Home.
Thank you.
Where you're going to help us digest and also celebrate womanhood and motherhood.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. My next guest, check your smiles out, Mrs. Sophia Dapa Mante. Mama, Moniyo.
Yeah.
And happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you, by God's grace.
Mommy, I think before we leave, you need to share with us what you have done to still make you this young and this fresh, so that some of us can also learn.
Of course.
Akosua, what do you think?
Of course, it's true. Because
so you need to share something with us before we leave here. And to you out there, you are welcome to today's show on Love at Home, where we are discussing womanhood and motherhood. And I would want to give you the opportunity to call in and say a very big happy Mother's Day to that special woman in your life. That special woman that helped you to be who you are. That woman that held your hand and brought you to this far. If you want to call in, our numbers will be put out there, 0559-680066. But do not call now. I'll tell you when to call. And this is to tell you that sit, relax, and join us on this show. Thank you so much. Mami Akosua, let me start with you.
That's right.
You have seen several women in your life.
Yeah.
Several mothers. And I know you have a mother. Nobody was born out of tree. Everybody was born from a woman. Who do you think a mother is?
I believe a mother, it's someone who has sympathy in bringing up people. Whether in a baby form, a toddler, teenage, young adult, even in an adult position. That love, care, compassion, straight and firm, but is attached with love, understanding, open and ready to listen is a mother. Not only someone who was given birth, but a woman who is ready to have all these qualities and perform it as it is, without being forced, but just want to do it because that is who she is. to me is a mother.
I'll come back to you. Mommy,
Yes.
who do you think is a mother?
Well, thank you so much. Before I go on, let me say hello to my husband.
Hey. My phone
Samantha.
crying.
Good evening. I know you're watching me.
Mm.
My children,
Mhm.
Dr. Champong,
Mm.
Bra Kwame, PK.
Mm.
Oh my God, that was. A mother, we have a biological mother, someone who has given birth. A mother can be someone who raises children or who care for her children. Even at home, if you have a nanny who takes care of your child, that person can be a mother, showing love to the child. And motherhood is very interesting, whether biological, whether social, whatever. Very interesting. As we meet here this evening, I want to say I echo to all mothers, not those who have biological children only, but every woman who is taking care of someone. I wish all of them happy Mother's Day and want to encourage them that the job is very tedious. Taking care of another person is not easy. But with God, all things are possible.
With God, all things are possible. Akosia, I liked the adjectives you gave. That person must show love, openness, willingness to listen. You mentioned so many things. Do you think if all these attributes were things that we should buy, many families would be able to buy this?
I believe no.
Why?
Because, see, it's expensive. Even though you mentioned that if we were supposed to buy it, even now that we are not buying, it's not sold anywhere. We find some women not applying any of this. I remember back in senior high school, I had a classmate, Josephine, and we didn't know she had to work to pay her fees and that of her siblings. So one vacation we came back home, and as usual we just visiting, so we intended to visit her. Just when we got to her end, she was back from her shift. She was working at one pub at Dansoman. And we're like, where did you go? And she said, I went to work. For me, I was a bit shocked. And just when we were trying to understand what was going on, we saw her mom come in. And her mom just looked at her and was like, what are you doing here? Your fellow girls with your body and your figure are out there using their body to bring in money. You are here just chit-chatting with your friends. Auntie Joyce, I was shocked.
You will. You should, actually.
So, though it wasn't sold, it's still not sold. Loving, caring, striving for your kids or the people you're taking care of is not sold. I can only imagine if it's on the market, how it's going to be like. I'm still proud of that friend of mine, my classmate. Wherever she is, Josephine, a big shout out to you, because she became a mother at a very early age, taking care of kids, because the mom, according to her, the mom can just leave 6 months. She doesn't care how they go about things, what is happening at home. Without
And she was taking care of her younger
herself
siblings.
and younger siblings.
At that tender age?
Yes. As young as 14.
So the mommy, it is not everybody who can say, I'm a mother. Why is that the case?
Yes, as my girl rightly said, motherhood calls for love. If you don't have love, it will be difficult for you to be a mother. You could see that there are some people who have so many children, but they are not mothers.
Yeah.
Somebody might not have a child, but she is a mother.
Very true.
So as she rightly said, motherhood is very expensive. And if we are to buy, I wonder how many people can buy.
Yeah, very true.
You need to show love. Because, you know, bringing up children is something difficult that is not taught in any classroom. So you need that kind of love that will make you sacrifice for the child.
Yeah.
If you don't have that kind of love, it will be very difficult.
Mommy, we would want to have that kind of love and give more. In the quest of doing all this for the family, most women will deprive themselves of basic and simple things that will keep them going. And so you see this particular woman, she's worn out. When you ask her, oh, I am okay, I am okay. Why is it the case that women will keep on saying, I am okay? Actually, she's not okay. Why? What is the cause of that?
Well, you know, women have a lot of responsibilities. And if you decide to talk about everything, everybody will say that, oh, maybe we are trying, maybe we are to say, maybe we are for. So most women, instead of complaining, they pray. He might not share her problems with you, but she can share it with her friend Jesus. So when it comes to where there's nothing she can do, she will just keep quiet, sneak to that place, and then whisper. Then she will gain another strength to face whatever problem that is going through. That's why you see a lot of women not complaining, because as a matter of fact, if you have a child that you are taking care of and you start complaining, what do you expect the child to do?
Feel like the burden.
Yes. So because of that kind of love that you have, that you want to bring the child to the extent that in future she or he can also be of herself. So you will try to swallow a lot of things for the child to be happy, so that she'll become a responsible adult.
On this note, are you called to all women who have children with disabilities?
Yeah.
It is not easy. And so we salute you all.
Yeah.
For the love, for the sacrifices. I mean, some of you would have to stop working, be by the children, running to hospital day and night. It isn't that you didn't do this with the men, you did.
Yeah.
But most often, the men are out there. Some, of course, are working to bring money to the family. Others, Japata, they run away. For those women going through this, we salute you.
Yeah.
Now, Kosia, growing up, what did you see your mother doing that you wished, maybe I wouldn't do this? All in the name of motherhood.
Yeah.
Share that with me.
Growing up, there's these two things I had with motherhood. The first one, I'll just take it out. But the second one, they said that obi benyawa if we are war. A war ye ade di kan as sultan for the benyawa a war. because you might either grow older than your age
Unexpectedly.
due to motherhood,
Yeah.
or better still, lose loved ones, people you thought loved you, you thought would support you, will just vanish due to motherhood. My mom, Grace Akosia Dufie
And she too is
Beche.
Akosia.
Yes, my
Hey,
home.
I
The
see.
Akosias are many.
Okay.
Yes. Grace Akosia Dufie Beche. Nyame Nhyira,
Yeah.
Mommy. My mom was everything in one. But one thing I saw with my mom that I told myself, no, I won't go through this, is holding on to love because of us. Cry within, because she didn't want people to tag her as someone who can't stay.
In marriage.
Yeah.
And had to force to be there, endure.
And wanted us to have that.
The father figure
Yeah.
as children growing up. You can understand. And,
Yeah.
and I think that is what most women are going through.
Yeah.
We are not saying here that go and leave your husband or go and leave your husband. That is not what we are saying. But where there is a need for you to talk about it, talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Express your emotions and address them, so that that longevity that we are looking and praying for you, you could always get it.
Yeah.
And your children be
Yeah.
proud of, right?
Yeah, another thing I picked was a point Mommy was making, and I was nodding my head. She didn't have friends. It's another thing I took from her. That to have female friends, you see her sitting and then discussing issues. No, hers is prayer. It's something I pray to God I'll be able to tap into. My mom is a prayer warrior.
That's good.
This quarter Sabbath school speak more of my mom. She's always praying. If you see her screaming and complaining about me and my brother, is the fact that me bomb pie hair, mo sorry na mo person and bomb pie my mommy. We woke up like about 4 times to pray. She's always praying. And as a result of that, I've realized she's having this powerful lips.
That's great.
So I tell people, don't push my mom. Whatever she says comes to pass, because she's prayerful. Yeah.
My dear woman, I don't know what you are going through, but from what we have heard here, it is always good to go to that special friend of yours, Jesus, who is ever ready to come to your aid. Talk to him every day, every time, and you will be okay. Mommy, if I am to ask which pressure affects women the most, I'm mentioning some of the pressures. Marriage pressure, financial pressure, beauty, and motherhood. Which of them would you pick and why?
I'll pick motherhood.
Okay.
Because if you go to the Bible, Proverbs chapter 10 verse 1 even testifies that a wise child make the father proud.
Yeah.
But a stubborn child makes the mother sad. Why? If a child is misbehaving out there, nobody will ask, oh, papa and titi.
Yeah.
Everybody else, oh, mommy and titi.
Yeah.
Oh, mommy and wine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Eti obanyansafo hye neja enunyam na obakwasia hye ne na reho.
This is
So,
deep.
Yeah.
The biggest responsibility is motherhood. Every woman wants the child to become somebody in future. So as you say, you could say that things are not going well at all in the home, but the woman will endure because if she leaves the children, even when I'm here, Look at what is going on. What about leaving you? So the woman will endure and make sure that things, at times, you go hungry for your children to be fed. My mom is no more, but I will always talk about her because she was a single mother. My father died when I was 1 year.
Hey.
We were 6 children. I was 1 year. Then 3, 5. Now the oldest one was 13 years. And because of us, mother struggled a lot. But she was not educated. But Psalm 91 was her favorite. Every morning before we get up, my mom, everybody kneel down. She will recite Psalm 91.
Auntie Sophie, please don't cry. You are going down.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, but we are interested in what you're saying.
And in the night, before we sleep, we all kneel down, and then she will recite Psalm 91 again. I was very young, but I remember one time there was nothing at home. So she went to buy plantain from someone. And when she go home, the man came back that my wife says it's too cheap, so I should come for it. So, oh, I don't have it. I said, no.
That's all my body and
It's too cheap.
So she took it from my mom. My mom had just a cup full of rice. So she put the rice on fire, rice water. There was nothing at home. No, they didn't too. Also, some ate. Now, slept without it.
But 1 cup of rice,
Yes.
water fried in
Yes.
How far?
Yes. That is what mothers go through. My mother suffered a lot, but because she was a woman of prayer. My father died when I was 1 year, but my mother died when I was 47 years.
Oh.
My mother lived for 46 years after the death of my father. And she was able to bring, I'm the last one. She was able to bring all of us. So what I want to say is, motherhood. Se bibi wo ho a ema ye brewo mu na ye hwehwe se Awurade beboa ye wo mu a ene se obetimi atete wo ma na wo ma abaye responsible adults.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy when you see somebody's child on the telly that is why I'm robber and yeah bona, how do you feel? And if you are a woman and you see your child going through this, how would you feel? So women always go through a lot of challenges that our husbands don't know. We go through a lot of challenges. Pray at times you go empty just because you want your child to be somebody in the future.
My lovely viewer, it is becoming more emotional. I don't know what you have remembered as you are listening and watching us. I'm sure you also have your story to share. But we would want to go for a quick break. When we come back, we would want to hear from you. What do you want to share with us? Who is this mother figure in your life that you would want to say, I'm proud of you too? And so you can join the discussion on 0559 680066. 0559 680066. You're on Facebook, you're on YouTube. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Hello guys, I welcome you all to Gospel 101 TV show. My name is Selassie Evelyn, and I'm thrilled to be your guide on this uplifting journey into the heart of gospel music and inspiration. What you made ye sui, yet de ekuko down. Omajidi ewa jom tuomu ena ebaso. Get ready for a television show that will challenge, uplift, and remind you of the incredible power of God. Yesha wo bose, yet the life-changing stories.
We are not going to marry when we go to heaven. It is very true. But if we are not careful, our bonding to heaven will cry.
Good music videos. So tell a friend to tell another friend. Say, Gospel 101 Jumedieno has come. It is not just a show. It is going to be an experience.
Gospel 101, showing this and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Hope TV.
Hello and welcome to Watch These Signs only on Hope Channel Ghana.
Like in the book of Macbeth, it said, be the innocent flower, but the serpent underneath it.
And here the Bible says Satan is disguised as an angel of light. So we hear, oh, Jesus, Jesus. So you think that because they are mentioning Jesus,
you might think that is Jesus.
That is, you found Christianity.
You are in the den of Satan. Because of what is happening in the world today, the wildfire of occultism that's spreading. That is why reigns of ministers are becoming very, very, very controversial, and yet people are using it. The source is not from the Bible.
Besides that, this show Bible discussion is not just for people who profess Christianity, but for all of us.
Hello, you are welcome back on today's special edition on Mother's Day, where we are wishing the mothers, the women in our lives, Ayuko Muniyo, that we are proud of them. And so I don't know who you want to call at this time. I don't know who you want to send message to. If you want to do that, call us on 0559 680066. We would want to hear your voice. Talk to that mother figure that we think deserves thank you from you. We are here and we are willing and ready to take up all calls and messages on 0559 680066 as we are discussing the hearts of a woman. Auntie Sophie.
Yes, ma'am.
How different is a woman's heart to a man?
Well, I believe God created man, and after creating the man, he said the man needs a helper. So woman was created differently from man. And the heart of a woman, I would say, is softer because of her children.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, madam. Good evening. This is Love at on Hope Channel Ghana.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, madam. Your name and where you are calling from, and who do you want to talk about?
I'm Dinofori calling from Tantra Hill, please.
Okay. Please, you are listening. Pacho yati won kapa anti no so can be a kan you.
Okay, I want to wish my mother, Esther Domkov, a great happy Mother's Day. She's been a very good mother. She's taken good care of all of us. Though she had just a little.
Ah.
I want to pray the Lord continue to bless her.
Amen.
Make all her heart desires come true.
Amen.
I also want to wish all Accra New Town Church members, the women ministry, and the women in the district as well, a very happy Mother's Day. May their wishes come true. Thank you.
Thank you, Mommy Dinah. I think your mother has heard it. Mommy Esther Donko, you didn't mention where she is, but I'm sure said she has heard you perfectly. Thank you for calling. Thank you. So you can join the discussion on 0559-680066. 0559-680066. Now, Mama Sophie, you were sharing with us.
Yes.
How different is it from a Mansat?
As I was saying, because of that 9 months course, and when a child is born, you see that the umbilical cord is connected to the mother.
Yeah.
So, say, maybe 2 bar, what you feel it. I don't think that is how men see it. I don't know, but I don't think that is how it is. So, because of our children, whether the person has biologically have a child or not, once she's a woman, she has that feeling for a child. So you see that obi ba nam ho no tiemu. You see, so I'm sure women were created differently from men.
Yeah,
that's how we know.
Yeah,
and because of this, the behavior differs a little.
Yeah.
Now, Akosia, many mothers carry pain silently.
Yeah.
Many mothers, all in the name of keeping the homes peaceful. And by so doing, they are almost always emotionally down. Do you think women are emotionally stronger than men?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Why?
Like Mommy said, of course, actually we were created differently. And women, we are, how do I even put it? We accommodate a lot. When a woman says that I love you, or she's committed to something, she's ready to give everything, anything, to make sure that whatever it is will succeed, will end successfully. The intention, the idea, whatever it is, for her, the conclusion is it has to be successful. So whether there's pain, there's pressure, laughter, that's why a mother wouldn't mind selling everything of hers to make sure that the home is kept. Of course, we have some father figures who are mother.
Yes.
They are mothers and fathers at the same time.
That is
No
true.
two ways about it.
Very true.
Like I said earlier with my friend's mom, she's a woman. But I think that woman nature, it's not with her. But you find an equal man whose wife just left, leaving kids,
It's like that.
but chose to take care of those kids
Very true.
like a woman.
Yeah.
So women do accommodate a lot because we don't want people to, you see, the thing is, we don't want people to laugh at us. We don't want people to pass comments about us. So if I'll do anything to make sure that my kid is okay, I'll do. I wouldn't mind looking nice to cover what my husband is doing. I wouldn't mind looking cheerful and happy at church, at my workplace, among my friends, Some even go to the extent of praising the men in their life, whilst they have nothing they can boast of from the men they are with. To the extent that probably even the toothbrush for the kids, it's from the mom. The woman does everything. Nothing. The man does absolutely nothing. But she wants to endure it to the extent that she's ready to hype the man. Want to make from me? We couldn't net mommy. It's not the father doesn't even know the name of the school their children are going to. He doesn't even know the class their children are
to know the fees they are paying.
Exactly. Only and funny. But the woman is able to, go about it and ready to mention it that, oh, my husband is doing everything. That is how far a woman can go with endurance and pain.
Mami Sophie, in today's era, you see most women hiding behind social media. That is sort of the source of their joy or happiness. Do you see that as the case? And what is the repercussion of this?
Thank you, Auntie. This same social media have made a lot of women, what do I say? Because they see things on the social media and they think it's real. But trust me, a lot of things happening in the social media are just artificial.
Yeah.
So as a woman, be yourself. Don't make social media shape you. If you be yourself, whether there's social media or not, you are the woman you are. And God, we are the last ones for God. So God answers our prayers.
Yeah.
Whatever problem that you have, just go on your knees and pray. Don't let social media shape you.
Yeah. Auntie Joyce. Yeah.
Yeah. Be yourself, and you said something. At times, women, we don't want to share things because those who are sharing the things cannot help you.
Yeah.
But you expose yourself.
Yeah.
And the same people will take you on. So it's better you keep quiet and then do things in your own way. So please, women, don't let social media shape you. Be yourself and do the things that you are supposed to do.
My lovely viewer, please join us on 0559 68006. If you want to hear your voice, who do you want to talk to or say thank you as a mother figure in your life? 0559 68006. Yes, Akusia.
Yeah, social media has created this unnecessary competition with women. Honestly.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hear some of the stories and I get angry. The more reason why probably I might not have female friends. Some they think I actually think like a man, but that's not the case. Tension creation, this unnecessary competition, most of it is from social media.
Very true.
Which is not true. Some fake their happiness. They fake their wealth. They fake whatever is happening. Everything around them is actually fake. If you don't take care, you might end up ruining the life, of your kids and that of your husband. Because we do have good men and great men out there. Dr. Chumberema, God bless you. Great men out there. But if you don't take it, social media will let you walk out of your marriage. Or you end up ruining your own children's life.
That is true.
Last year, there were issues of people faking certificates and others. a mother nearly disowned the child because she felt the child's classmate was called to bar. She didn't understand why her child wasn't able to push through with education.
So hold on, let me take this call. I'm interested. Hello, my lovely listener, viewer. Hello, good evening. Please mute. Please mute. Move you away from the set.
Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
I told me free. I dance Asukwa. Your friend me Doris.
Mama Doris. You want to come? Pacha kasa train. Why not pesoka? What's some train?
Okay, before me wish to me mommy a happy Mother's Day. A friend of mommy a Piasewa. Wa me pa o ma sitine me mahwe mu ko school no ani me kum na bua me hwe mo fra me samija o mo ma no ma ko school tie ne se Mother's Day ye wish ye mommy no be se me fa kwenye so na me wish me mommy.
Oh. Mijimi di ese mama Piasewa wate wonka Mama Doris a wo free adanse asokwa. E dia na mama ayamo free na ka train. Can your mama waye amawo a dance so catching. We want to hear that. So share that wonderful story with us. What do you think you want to tell about your mother to the world? Yes, Akosia.
Yes, so she had issues with a child. Her classmates, to me, I call law school away. Well, no, senior high school one year there. University I who program ye boka won like it was a whole issue. Later on it came out that was fake. It was fake. So if you don't take care, you end up throwing away precious jewels to go look for stones because of social media. So women, please, of late social media, you find most of men and guys, trending with so many. It's the women throwing shades at each other, even at workplace, in church. It's sad, and mostly too, it's coming from fellow women. So please don't let social media shape how you think, who you are, making you feel you are not beautiful, you're not good enough. Ask yourself today, if social media is banned, is cancelled, does it mean you're going to lose yourself? Does it mean that you feel you are nothing, you are useless? That is not the case. Whatever you are who you are. Just keep praying and push up. And be there for your kids. If you're married to, be there for your husband. If you're not married to, you still have that mother figure in you. Do what you have to do, provided it's the right thing. So please, social media isn't what makes you who you are.
So you see, we are buying pressure for ourselves.
Please add unnecessary.
Okay, we are buying unnecessary pressure for ourselves.
Exactly.
And we need to work towards this. And with all this, it brings depression, anxiety. At the end of the day, we are complaining of so many ailments. You go to the hospital, doctor says there's nothing wrong with you,
but you're sick.
And so you are buying unnecessary pressure for ourselves, all in the name of social media. We are not saying that social media is not good. There are some elements of items that are there that you can learn. Mommy, some women, in the quest of giving all to the family and to their children, are now sort of alone. For example, when the children are grown, as Akosia is grown and is married and she's left the mother. If the mother doesn't have anything doing with her hands, what else can she do to make sure this loneliness is taken out or away from her life?
Thank you. This question,
hello.
I will first advise
Let me pick a call. Hello, good evening. This is Love at Home.
Good evening. Please, I'm Doris calling from Adanse, Asukwa.
Okay.
Yes, I want to tell what my mom has done for me in my life. Share it with you.
Please go ahead, Mama Doris.
She's Mommy Equia. Throughout my schooling, she took care of my 3 kids for me.
Wow.
So whenever I'm going to work, she takes care of my kids for me, and I want to thank her so much for all that she done for me. I also want to take this opportunity to thank in-law very much for all that she has done for me. She's also dear to my heart very, because she also did something great during my marriage. The way she assisted me when I was married, I was very pleased with what she did. So I want to take this opportunity to thank her so much for all that she has done for me. I really love her. May God give them long life with good health. So I want to.
You didn't mention your in-law's name.
My in-law is Mami Ellen. Ellen Anani Kakari. She's in Accra, Bawizero.
Okay.
Yes.
Mami Ellen Kakari, Bawizero. Wasabase, what the Wasapa, no, and you saw for your bathroom. You hardly hear women praising their in-laws.
Yeah.
So if Mama Doris is praising you,
she's a prayerful woman. She has been praying for us all the time.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank you so much.
The way you took care of her children whenever she was away. God bless you. So Mama Doris, does it mean that if you are born a woman, you never stop taking care of the home and the family?
Still agree. You know, women, we have a lot of hobbies.
Okay.
I'll use myself as an example. I like cooking. So, me the whole day I can stand kitchen, me ye me faha me see her.
You delight in cooking?
Yes, I delight in it. It me yeah memre. What I want to advise women is that, as I said from the beginning, be yourself. If you are there with your husband, when the kids are young, please don't replace the kids with your husband, because they will grow and leave you. You will be left with your husband. Say, almost now, what do you want to replace now? When they go, the man, it takes a man who is God-fearing, and that's what they show. So, make your husband your friend. If the children go away, you are left with your husband. At least, every time, have something doing. I have my house, the whole place is paved. But as I say to a garden, I'm always busy. So I don't have time to think about a lot of things. So I would advise the women to make themselves freely, be yourself.
Something to engage
Find
yourself.
something. Find something. Sadia na ofo say what the panie kura be pan. Look, shisha panie na fa ayi entoma. What the one na wo pam. I mean, don't just sit down arehu. No.
Mommy, let me pick this call. Hello, good evening. This is Love at Home.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening,
Yeah,
sir.
Pastor Brew, I hope all is well.
All is well, Pastor. Thank you for joining us today, show.
Yes, I'm enjoying the show.
Thank you.
I want to tell all mothers out there that God richly bless them.
Amen.
And their efforts will never be in. You know, as Mommy said, that it is not only women who have given birth who are mothers, but people who have cared for and have nurtured. And gradually, those that have nurtured genuinely, their labor is in. All mothers out there will testify to that.
Very true.
That it's really, it is just in some few instances that it turns up. But every who has given up a breast has really big. So God bless her, and God bless her and her well. You know, my this is not a woman I'm still with. You need to let Akosua listen when you close the show.
Okay, I've heard you, Pastor. I've heard you.
All right.
Thank you, Pastor Brie. Thank you very much. Now, Miss Sophie. Yeah, so you are admonishing women,
yes,
to engage themselves.
Engage yourself. Okay. Engage yourself. I'm on retirement. I do a lot in church. I mean, I told myself the rest of my life is for God.
Okay.
So in church, I do a lot of things. Outside the church, I do a lot of things. When I go to my hometown, I'm part of the opinion leaders. I'm always busy, so I don't even have time to think. Say, oh, now maybe for stress. No. Okay. Find something doing that will keep you busy. And in all and all, don't forget to pray. Your friend Jesus. Every now and then. Somebody asked, Brian, I'm a bompaye. Oh, sorry, before I baby you die bompaye. Who did you bompaye? Who trake ma bompaye? Who see a bompaye? Oh, bedabo. Whatever you are doing, let prayer be your guide.
Akosua, you were a young woman. Akosua, I'll come to you. Hello, good evening. This is Love at Home. Hello, good evening. This is Love at Home. Good evening. Me pacho love. Eradi adom ye ho ye Love at Home ni. Why now pese o kan ho asem twere ye no waye wo brabo mu.
Because
me pacho utimi gina ye kakra ma yanke pepa o. Wasam ne be ye de enso ti gina ye kakra ma ne ente ne de no why? Okay. Yes, you da sepa so wafre. Yeah, that's a pass so wafre. Me jimi di yes so ono bo di nyina wate. No mo so da wase. So when you so your brabo. God bless you so much. Thank you for calling. Now, Akosua, you are a young mother. I want to ask this specifically to you. We see that lots of women are going through lots of pressure and problems. Do you think that women will now have to assess their lives and think of how many children they can take care of and do that? Or this is what I hear some women saying. So over 1,000 times, and we have to give, I have to give to whatever I have to do. Do you share in that opinion?
Indeed, God has told us to fill the earth, but He didn't tell you alone to fill the earth. Oh, Auntie Joyce, that is the fact. Nyame say yen won hye asase soma. Enso anya specific say adwoa akosie nyakon nko a failure assassin. See, we are going to give accounts on our kids. I don't want to be the reason why because of my children I'll go to hell because I couldn't take good care of my children. Yes, you might protect yourself and probably you might come, yeah. But then you should assess yourself. Assess the situation. Have that conversation with your husband. That's why most of the time we are told during counseling that the both of you should discuss Ebi a bema no penkwala bebre. But looking at you, you are not sure you can handle more than 2 kids. Or even 2 kids. You can't. Have that conversation. And be certain that both of you have agreed. At so far, that is a different issue. But until then, you should be sure of yourself. Looking at a Juma because childbirth brings issue. Some have become crippled because of childbirth. Some even end up losing their teeth, losing hair,
their minds,
because of childbirth. Body changing and all that. So be very careful. As much as your husband want more kids, money,
or you the woman, you want
yes,
more kids.
be sure of yourself. Because if you are and that of your husband, it's not only the responsibility of the husband to take care of the home.
That is true.
You also have to contribute. This is a say, miknu NAFAT. So he has to do everything in Timmy Fahum, Mewo, Obeshe, Onobe, Fia fees, going to provide food, clothes, everything in one and Mewo. You might end up going to hell. Because you create pain, frustration, and depression for your husband for no reason.
And for the children.
As well.
Children. And for the children.
So, think for the whole home. Women, that is what we're made for. Men are the head, but we hold the home. So think outside the box. Then it will really help.
Uncle Sir, thank you. Mommy, you know those days, yeah, 1 year,
bedudran.
You do no drying. So you are saying we can't do this today, or if I have the means, I can't do bedudran.
You know, during those days, obi abaye obi bao.
Yes.
Today, obaye onkwa oba. So as Sister said, you have to assess yourself. No say, enkwala na me won metimi ahwe wo. Because it will be very bad say, oba wo ma na wontumi hwe wo. Then they become something.
Yeah.
To society.
Don't create problems for everybody.
I think if now you think you are, and I'm glad you said that. There are a lot of people who think that Bema said Bema. No. If you are a woman, even you don't have formal education, find something to do. Because mind you, you are a helper. You are going to help the man. And God knows why He made you a helper, a helpmate to the man. If you don't have, you can't help.
Yeah.
God knows that you have. That is why He made you a helper. So don't sit and follow and show them from Bema. No. Who create a problem for the children and for the family. So now, if 2, 3, and I'm on Sabbath, just go. And make sure you take good care of them. Even if it's one.
Yeah.
And by God's grace, you are able to take care of him or her. It's more than so with 10. Now, to me and go beyond JHS. Then what are you doing to them?
Yeah.
You are creating problem for them. And when you are no more, so we need to plan, as you said, we need to plan our life. Yeah, I'm to talk to the end because it's our bread. Who for a chance, who could be fear? What the whole we try the abroad. Today is not like that.
Well, shout out from Madame Letitia to Mami Efiasewa. He says we should tell you. And I'm sure she has heard. On this note, we've talked at length who a woman and a mother is. And from this conversation, you agree with me that motherhood is not just about giving birth. It's about that love, that special sacrifice, that midnight prayers, that I am shishia mapebia When everybody is down, everybody careless, it is that singular woman, that person, and he wants to die. He wants to go all out and give it out. Women and motherhood is a sacrificial thing.
Yeah.
For those mothers, for those women who are mismanaging children or who are not doing their responsibilities well, in the interest is that mesosoma whooping and our woman and the children are just walking haphazardly. Please be warned. These children, you account for them one day. If God has given them to you, it is your responsibility to make sure that you train them well, that they can be fit for society and be purposeful to God's kingdom.
Yeah.
We have a lot to talk about. And so Ayuko, and shout out to all mothers, to all women, to all girls, to all young women. We pray that those coming up will be more responsible and you will love the fruits of your womb.
Amen.
God bless you. Until same time next week, when we come into your homes with another interesting topic from Love at Home. This is Afia Sewa. And Mami Akusia, thank you. Mami Sofu, we are grateful. And to all those who called in, we are grateful. God bless you. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.